Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Collins, and today I want to talk directly to anyone over 40 or 50 who's ever felt that sudden, spinning dizziness, vertigo. Have you ever bent over to pick something up and suddenly felt the room spin around you? Or gotten out of bed and felt like the floor dropped beneath your feet? If you've ever experienced that, you need to watch this video because what I'm about to share could change how you feel every single day. Before anything else, I want you to really think, do you know what's actually causing this dizzy, disorienting sensation? Most people don't. They just suffer through it, never knowing that there's a very clear reason behind it and, more importantly, something you can do about it. Vertigo is most commonly caused by something called BPPV, or benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. Now, don't let the name scare you. It basically means tiny calcium crystals inside your inner ear have loosened and moved where they shouldn't be. Normally, these crystals sit safely in a gel on top of tiny sensory hairs inside your ear. These hairs work like high-precision sensors, sending signals to your brain to tell it where your body is in space. When the crystals shift into a place they're not supposed to be, your brain gets confused, and that's when you feel spinning, tilting, or off balance. Think of your inner ear like a 3D gyroscope. It's a miracle of nature, helping you stay upright and aware of motion. These crystals act like little weights, helping the sensory hairs detect even the tiniest movement. That's why when things go wrong, even simple movements like bending or turning your head can trigger a sudden dizzy spell. And it's not just annoying. It can be dangerous, especially as we age, making falls more likely. Now, why do these crystals start moving in the first place? It turns out your body has special proteins that are supposed to anchor these crystals. But here's the kicker. Those proteins rely on vitamin D3 to function correctly. Many people over 40 are severely deficient in vitamin D, and without it, the crystals can start floating into the wrong places. This isn't just about bones anymore. Vitamin D regulates over 2,400 genes in your body, from immune health to inflammation, and yes, even keeping your inner ear crystals anchored properly. Research shows that taking enough vitamin D3 can prevent recurring vertigo. But not just a tiny dose. The amount that works is often much higher than the standard daily recommendation. Some people need between 6,000 and 10,000 IUs daily to see real results. Vitamin D works best when combined with magnesium, which helps control calcium in your body, and vitamin K2, which tells your body where calcium should go. Together, this trio gives your inner ear the support it needs to keep you steady and prevent dizzy spells before they start. So if you've been ignoring your vertigo or chalking it up to age, don't. This is something you can actively address. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to guide you through natural strategies, exercises, and supplement routines that can make a real difference. And yes, even if you're over 50, you can take control of this. Stick with me, because this is the kind of information that could literally transform your day-to-day life. Now that we understand what's happening inside your inner ear and why vitamin D, magnesium, and K2 are so important, let's talk about what you can do right now to relieve vertigo. This is especially important for anyone over 40 or 50 because these sudden dizzy spells can be scary and even dangerous if you lose your balance. One of the most effective ways to get immediate relief from vertigo is a simple, safe maneuver called the Epley maneuver. It's something you can do right at home, and it works by moving those tiny calcium crystals back into the right spot in your ear. Here's how it works. First, find a flat surface, like a bed or a couch. Sit comfortably with your legs out in front of you. Turn your head 45 degrees to the side where you feel the dizziness the strongest. If you're not sure which side, you can test each side gently, but do it slowly. Once your head is turned, lie back quickly but carefully so that your shoulders are on the surface and your head is just slightly off the edge, tilted slightly down. You might feel a spinning sensation. That's normal. Stay in this position until the vertigo stops, then wait an additional 30 seconds. Next, gently turn your head 45 degrees to the opposite side without raising it, and again, stay in this position until the dizziness stops, plus another 30 seconds. For more severe cases, you might want to wait up to a minute in each position. Then, roll your body onto your side, keeping your head tilted down at a 45-degree angle. This helps guide the crystals through the inner ear canal and back to where they belong. Stay here until the spinning stops, then pause for another 30 seconds. Finally, slowly sit up with your chin tucked slightly down. Give yourself a few moments to let everything settle before standing or moving. This final step is critical because it allows the inner ear fluids and crystals to stabilize, minimizing the chance of the vertigo coming back immediately. Many people find that after one complete set, they feel significantly lighter, steadier, and in control again. While the Epley maneuver can provide immediate relief, it's important to remember that this addresses the symptom, not the root cause. That's why the combination of vitamin D3, magnesium, and K2 is so crucial. When your body has the right nutrients, the calcium crystals are less likely to dislodge in the first place, which means fewer dizzy episodes over time. You're essentially fixing the problem at the source rather than just managing the symptoms. If you want to make this part of your daily routine, I recommend practicing the maneuver once or twice a day for a few days, especially if you notice recurring vertigo. Pairing it with proper supplements will help your inner ear heal and stay stable. And remember, be gentle with yourself. Even simple movements can feel dramatic when your balance is off, so take your time. Over the next few minutes, we'll dive into the supplement routine, including ideal dosages and timing, to maximize your results and prevent vertigo from coming back. By combining the Epley maneuver with targeted nutrition, you're giving yourself the best chance to stay active, confident, and balanced without fear of sudden dizziness interrupting your day. Now that you know how to get immediate relief from vertigo with the Epley maneuver, let's focus on long-term prevention. This is especially important for anyone over 40 or 50 because your risk of recurring vertigo increases with age. The key to preventing vertigo is making sure your inner ear system has the nutrients it needs to stay strong, balanced, and stable. The three most important nutrients for this are vitamin D3, magnesium, and vitamin K2. Each one plays a unique role, and together they form a powerhouse team to keep your inner ear crystals anchored where they belong. Vitamin D3 is the first and most crucial piece. Many people over 40 are severely deficient in it, which can allow those tiny calcium crystals in your inner ear to become loose and float into the wrong canals, triggering vertigo. Vitamin D3 isn't just about bones. It regulates over 2,400 genes in your body, including those that control calcium-binding proteins. Without enough D3, your inner ear loses its natural ability to keep these crystals in place. For most adults, the right daily maintenance dose ranges between 6,000 and 10,000 IUs. Taking too little, like the standard 600 IUs you see on most labels, simply isn't enough to create a noticeable effect. Next is magnesium. Think of magnesium as the master controller for calcium in your body. It works hand in hand with vitamin D3 to make sure calcium is used where it's needed and doesn't accumulate in the wrong places. Without magnesium, vitamin D can't do its job effectively, which means your inner ear system remains vulnerable. The combination of magnesium and D3 is particularly important for older adults because magnesium levels tend to decrease with age, making supplementation even more essential. Vitamin K2 is the final piece of the puzzle. While there isn't as much research on K2 and vertigo specifically, we do know that K2 tells your body exactly where calcium should go. Think of it as a traffic director, guiding calcium to bones and teeth and away from areas like blood vessels or your inner ear canals. Missing K2 could allow calcium to settle where it shouldn't, which may contribute to recurring vertigo. When you take vitamin D3, magnesium, and K2 together consistently, you're not just preventing vertigo, you're rebuilding the anchoring system in your inner ear that keeps those tiny crystals in place. This means fewer dizzy episodes, improved balance, and a real sense of stability that you can feel in your everyday life. It's not an overnight fix. It takes a week or two, sometimes longer, for your body to restore balance and for you to notice lasting improvements. But once you start, the benefits accumulate, and you're setting yourself up for long-term relief. To get the best results, take your vitamin D3 daily at a dose that matches your needs, usually between 6,000 and 10,000 IUs. Pair it with a magnesium supplement, ideally one that's highly absorbable, and a vitamin K2 supplement. Taking them consistently at the same time each day can help your body absorb and use them most effectively. Over time, This trio not only helps prevent vertigo, but also supports bone health, heart health, and overall vitality, which is especially important for anyone in their 40s, 50s, and beyond. By combining this supplement routine with the Epley maneuver and mindful daily movement, you're giving yourself a complete system to manage and prevent vertigo. You're addressing both the symptom and the root cause, which is exactly what you need for lasting relief and confidence in your balance. Now that you understand the supplements that support your inner ear, let's talk about daily habits and routines that can make a real difference, especially for anyone over 40 or 50. Taking vitamin D3, magnesium, and K2 is powerful, but pairing them with consistent, mindful daily practices gives your body the full support it needs to prevent vertigo and keep you feeling steady and confident. First, let's focus on movement. Gentle daily exercises that involve your head and neck can help keep your inner ear system active and responsive. Simple routines like slowly turning your head from side to side, nodding up and down, or performing balance exercises while standing near a wall or chair can train your inner ear to stabilize your balance. It's not about strenuous workouts. It's about consistent, careful movements that reinforce your body's natural equilibrium. Over time, these small actions can reduce the likelihood of sudden dizzy episodes. Hydration is another key factor. Many older adults underestimate how much proper hydration affects balance. Even mild dehydration can make dizziness worse and increase the risk of vertigo episodes. Aim to drink water consistently throughout the day and pair it with electrolytes if needed, especially in warmer weather or if you're active. Staying hydrated keeps your inner ear fluids at the right consistency, which helps your crystals stay in place and your balance stay sharp. Next, pay attention to your diet. Nutrient-rich foods that support calcium metabolism and inner ear health can amplify the effects of your supplements. Leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish provide magnesium, vitamin K2, and healthy fats that help your body use calcium effectively. Avoid excessive salt or processed foods, which can disrupt fluid balance in the inner ear and trigger dizziness. Small dietary tweaks, combined with proper supplementation, create a strong foundation for long-term inner ear stability. Sleep and stress management are equally important. Chronic stress and poor sleep can affect calcium regulation and overall balance, making vertigo more likely. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep and incorporate stress-reducing practices like deep breathing, light stretching, or gentle walks outdoors. These routines not only help your inner ear, but also support overall health, from blood pressure to immune function, which is critical for anyone over 50. Lastly, consistency is key. The Epley maneuver, supplements, hydration, exercise, and diet all work together, but only if you practice them regularly. Create a daily checklist and routine that you can follow easily. Doing a few minutes of exercises, taking your supplements at the same time each day, staying hydrated, and managing stress can dramatically reduce vertigo episodes and improve your confidence in everyday activities. Remember, vertigo doesn't have to control your life. By combining these strategies, immediate relief from maneuvers, proper supplementation, gentle exercises, hydration, nutrition, and mindful daily routines, you're addressing both the symptoms and the root causes. Over time, this approach helps your inner ear crystals stay anchored, your balance remains stable, and you reclaim control over your day-to-day life. Stick with these routines, and you'll notice improvements in balance, fewer dizzy spells, and more confidence moving around safely. It's all about giving your body what it needs consistently, and with this approach, vertigo can become something you manage effectively rather than fear. Now that you've learned how to relieve vertigo immediately, support your inner ear with the right supplements, and implement daily habits for long-term stability, let's bring it all together. If you're over 40 or 50 and you've been struggling with dizziness, this is your roadmap to regaining confidence, balance, and control in your daily life. The first key takeaway is this: vertigo is not just a part of getting older. It has a root cause, and the good news is you can address it. Those tiny calcium crystals in your inner ear don't have to keep making you feel off balance. By combining the Epley maneuver for immediate relief with vitamin D3, magnesium, and K2 for long-term prevention, you're tackling the problem from both angles: symptom relief and prevention. Second, consistency matters more than perfection. Practicing the Epley maneuver, taking your supplements daily, doing gentle balance exercises, staying hydrated, eating nutrient-rich foods, and managing stress all work best when done regularly. Even small daily steps can create lasting improvements in your inner ear stability and overall well-being. Think of it like building a foundation. Each habit adds strength and support to your balance system. Third, pay attention to your body. Notice when vertigo symptoms appear and how your body responds to the maneuvers and supplements. Tracking your progress helps you see what's working and reinforces the habits that are making a real difference. Over time, you'll notice fewer dizzy episodes, faster recovery when they do occur, and a new sense of confidence moving around your home and outdoors. It's also important to remember that prevention goes beyond just exercises and supplements. Quality sleep, stress management, and mindful movement are critical. Gentle stretches, deep breathing, and even short daily walks can help regulate your inner ear system and your overall health. These habits reduce the chance of recurring vertigo and support your heart, bones, and immune system, essential as we age. Finally, don't wait until vertigo controls your life. Take action today. Start with small steps. Try the Epley maneuver if you feel dizzy. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin D3, magnesium, and K2, and incorporate simple daily habits to support your balance. The combination of immediate relief, long-term nutritional support, and consistent lifestyle changes is what gives you true control over vertigo. By following these strategies, you're not only managing dizziness, you're improving your overall health, energy, and confidence. Imagine waking up, bending over, or turning your head without that sudden, spinning sensation. Imagine feeling steady and balanced at home, in the grocery store, or while walking outside. That's what's possible when you take these steps seriously. So remember, vertigo isn't something you have to accept. With the right knowledge, supplements, exercises, and daily habits, you can reclaim your balance and feel more confident than ever, even after 40, 50, or beyond. Start today, be consistent, and give your body the support it needs. Your inner ear, your balance, and your peace of mind will thank you.